Go over to the workbook and we'll take a look at that and everything entailed in there, because it's a lot of fun and it's just jam-packed full of information, stimulus to help memories, to help discovery, to help growth, to help daily living, and to help transformation. Okay, moving to the workbook. We're now going to start back in the index again, and you'll see everything is indexed in here except for the daily journaling pages. But all the supplemental docs are in here, the questions are in here. Everything that the participant needs to easily find is right here. Then the next part we have, now we talked about that at the end of the lesson guide, is that at the end of each lesson, it tells the participant what to do in the workbook. So we try to keep it super clear. Again, big focus here on taking the difficult, things like navigation and that out of this, but instead let them really focus on why they're here, right? Improving their relationship with Christ and sobriety. So this starts right off by this page is right here talking about getting the most out of using this workbook. This, again, is to help them navigate this thing and obviously get the most out of it. Okay, so here you go. Here's what it looks like when you get into the lesson questions. This is step one, lesson one. So we go through the questions right there. Now they've got plenty of room right here to answer these, but I wanted to show you the next. So this one, I didn't show you this in the lesson guide, but at the end of lesson one, step one, it talks about the supplemental docs that are in here. So here is one of them, humility and willingness. Again, we stress these topics to improve our relationship with God, to be more in touch with Him, to walk with Him like Enoch walked with Him. So that's why they're in here. And this will aid them all along. With addiction, very, very common things that go with it are pushback, resistance, defensiveness. We want to break those walls down. We want to, especially when it comes to their relationship with Christ. We want them to see their full healing and full, not just recovery, but transformation. And this is how we're going to do it, is we're going to use these different supplemental docs. These are things that are very powerful issues that need to be addressed. But once again, we didn't want to take away from the lessons to do it. So each one is identified. And now we come to what follows those. And most of the lessons have something like that, or they have an example, which I'll show you in a minute, or a worksheet or something like that. So each day, for 7 days after the lesson, it'll give you a verse, a prayer, a devotional, and a prompt. So these prompts are directly related to the study itself and to the lessons they're on and to the topics. And once again, just a great add-on to this whole study to keep their head in the game, to really focus on what they're working on here, and focus on their relationship with Jesus. If they can just keep coming back to Him over and over again, He will heal them. We've seen it so many times and experienced it ourselves. I don't have enough time to tell you everything He's done for me. It's just an amazing thing to experience and to see in other men.